Hi. Turn that down just a little bit. What I've done for you today is set up a PowerPoint. It's set up to run automatically, so if we'll just let it run, you've got your screen prints, and then at the end of the presentation, they'll answer questions. These are pictures from our beta site that we're currently testing that we'll be rolling out on June 1 for replacing what you've been doing up till now is filing the trust account compliance form, dropping it in the mail. We receive it, we log it, and we forward it to the Attorney Discipline Office. This will replace that process. You'll go online, you'll fill this out, you can get your copy immediately, and it's forwarded immediately through. So I'm going to start that now. Filing your trust account compliance certificate electronically. The opening screen is accessed from the My New Hampshire Bar dashboard. All of the verbiage that you need to read before filing a certificate of compliance can be found here, as well as a reminder of required information to have on hand in order to complete the filing, such as trust account numbers. A link to an FAQ area, as well as a Return to Member Dashboard button, is included for your convenience. Once you are ready to proceed, click on the Next button. This screen gathers the information of who is filing the form, as well as for whom the form is to be filed. Required fields include the bar ID number and address of the member who is filing the form. To quickly add the bar ID number of the member who is filing the form to the list of members the form is being filed for, just click on the Add Self button. Once all members for whom this form applies to are entered, click on the Next button. This next screen allows you to focus on the specific section of the trust account compliance form that is applicable to you. Select one of the 3 available, mutually exclusive options to continue forward. If you have clicked on option 1, I am a member of the New Hampshire Bar not engaged in private practice in New Hampshire or elsewhere, you will view this screen. You will certify that you are not in private practice and do not retain any client funds by clicking in the box. Click the Next button to continue. If you have clicked on option 2, I am a member of the New Hampshire Bar practicing outside of New Hampshire and not maintaining a trust account, you will view this screen. You will certify that you are not holding any New Hampshire trust accounts by clicking in the box, and you will fill in the jurisdiction of your primary practice. Click the Next button to continue. If you have clicked on option 3, I am a member of the New Hampshire Bar practicing in New Hampshire with or without a trust account, or practicing in another jurisdiction and maintaining a trust account in New Hampshire, you will view this screen. Your answer to the first question will determine what information you need to provide. If you have answered no to this first question, your only requirement is to certify that you have read the rules cited and affirm that you are in compliance with these rules by clicking in the box. Click on the Next button to continue. If you have answered yes to this first question, you must provide a list of the New Hampshire trust accounts you hold, respond to the 2 questions regarding the maintenance of these trust accounts, and lastly, certify that you have read the rules cited and affirm that you are in compliance with these rules by clicking in the box. Click the Next button to continue. This is the final review screen. You will see your form completed with the responses that you have supplied. You now have the option to go back and correct any errors you might have made or continue forward to submit your trust account compliance form to the New Hampshire Bar Association. This last screen confirms that you have successfully submitted your trust account compliance form
to the New Hampshire Bar Association. You have the option of having a copy of this submission emailed to the email address of your choice, or you may print out a copy for your records. If needed, there is a link provided for you to email a question to the New Hampshire Bar Association. Once you have obtained a copy, either by email or print, you may exit from this process and return to the My New Hampshire Bar dashboard by clicking on the Exit button.
Are there any questions?
How does a non-member of the bar gain access to My New Hampshire Bar section?
Okay, the only way that your assistant can gain access is if you grant them access to go in and use your logon. We debated this a lot, but ultimately it's the individual attorney's responsibility to submit the form, and the ADO did wish to require that it be handled in this manner. So they'll have to have your login information. They can log in and they can file for you or for the entire firm. We would recommend that if you're going to do that, the logon to be used be that of the managing partner, because that's the official signature.
Ruth, if I get halfway through the form and I need to leave it, what's going to happen to what I've entered?
Okay, this is a enter, fill it out, finish it, and be done. If you bail out before you finish, everything you've entered goes. Nothing is saved until that final screen. And we've done this so that you have the ability to flip back and forth between these screens until you've completed it to your satisfaction.
And when will this be available?
This will be available on June 1. These pictures that you're seeing are actual screenshots from the beta site. We've been testing the heck out of it for a couple of months now, fine-tuning it, correcting it, trying to make it more user-friendly.
Ruth, if I'm entering information for an entire firm, so a large firm, I have 15 attorneys, I know on that slide it showed me that I could enter multiples with the managing partner on top. If I have a list somewhere, do I have to enter everything, or can I use a cut and paste feature to put the information in?
Yeah, you can use a cut and paste. Sometimes that's the easiest way. If you've got a list of basically all you're entering is the attorney's ID number, their member bar ID, and the rest is going to fill out as a confirmation. So you enter the ID, it'll come up with a name for you so that you can verify you've entered the correct ID. You check off whether or not they have been with the practice for an entire reporting period, and you enter them. If you have like a list of your IOLTA accounts, say in a spreadsheet, you can cut and paste the elements of the IOLTA account into the proper fields, and that way you don't have to worry about spelling errors or putting in the wrong account numbers. Okay, the only question that did not get asked that was asked at the last session. Some people have asked, what if I get all the way through, I've sent it, and then I realize I left somebody off? Happens. Happens in paper form. What we're telling people is you refile, adding in what needs to be added in, and that information gets forwarded to the ADO. So the original will go through, and then the second will go through, and if they receive more than one, it's assumed it's an amendment, and they're going to take the latest one that you filed. Any other questions? Okay, great.